Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
Hello and good morning. We have just received the payment from the council for clearing the road. We have done around 300 meters, so that's 300 pounds as per the deal. So the plan is that the first thing we're gonna do today is start clearing the yard. And when we make some progress, we are going to take the car and go swap for bigger tires. I have already ordered them yesterday evening, and so we get a little higher ride height, so we don't get the third wheel of the trailer stuck on the road as much as we did, because we had quite a lot of problems with that yesterday. So that is that, and we will also check if the tractor, the Massey Ferguson, is ready to start, or if it has some issues we need to fix, and we are going to deal with that. Okay, so first things first, let's take out the brush cutter. It's such a beautiful morning today. Just look at those mists. Okay, so I guess the best thing to do is start at the start of the driveway. I'm not going to bore you by making you sit through all the cleaning of the yard. So we're gonna do probably a time lapse. But yeah, just for the start, to clear this chicken coop area up to that shed and to this silo, we're gonna do together, and then I'm going to put out the drone, and you can follow me around, and I'm going to do a small time lapse of clearing of the yard. So here we go. Okay, this is going quite good. I am very pleased that I took the mulching head for this brush cutter. Otherwise we would have a lot of debris to clear up. We're still gonna have a lot of debris to clear up from those trees when we cut them down. But yeah, this is working real good. This is really going to be a complete transformation of the yard. I can't wait to see how it will look all cleaned up and ready to start rebuilding. Some stubborn bushes around here. This one needs another pass. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we have achieved. Okay, so coming into the yard now. Yeah, this is a completely different story. All right, amazing. Cool. So, okay, so time lapse time. Okay. This was a big job. So, as you can see, we have a lot of space on this farm, which is good because if we want to do any expansion, we're gonna need that space. The grass looks kind of patchy and scruffy at places, so I guess that's going to have to be reseeded. But check out the difference. Looks like a completely different yard. Awesome. So yeah, as I was walking around, I did notice that at some places the dirt is going to need some updating. So that is also going to be on the menu, but not for today. I'm going to put this mower back to the little shed. Leave it here. Okay, I'm just going to go change and we will be checking out the Massey Ferguson tractor next. Alright, so let's get to the tractor. I wonder what state it's in. It's probably waiting there for decades now, which most likely means... Oh, I missed a bush right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move that before I can cut it. So the tractor must have been here dormant for decades, and that means... probably means that the diesel inside is well, gone bad, and the oil and all the other fluids probably need to be changed, but I'm just gonna check first. Yeah, nothing. So the battery, the filters and some fuel, and then we can try again. I did notice that I forgot to check these barns, if there's anything inside them. No. Wow. It even has a license plate on. That's a real Land Rover. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, shocked. Let's get in. Oh no, this one is also dead. But these old cars and old tractors shouldn't be much of a problem to fix, because they were very simple machines back there. Oh, we have a battery charger. Okay, so I'm just going to couple that for a second and let it charge for some time. Meanwhile, I will take my car and go to the farm shop or the service station to get the license plate, to get fuel filters, oil filters, and some diesel in a can. Maybe two jerry cans of diesel for each of these vehicles. Man, a Land Rover. Well, that really is a huge surprise. Okay. So, see you at the store. Unless anything interesting happens, then I will show that too. I have to share my excitement with you. You know the Land Rover I found in the garage, in the barn? Man, this is a childhood car dream come true. You know, when I was a kid, I always dreamed of having a Land Rover like that, and now they are vintage cars by now. They are so robust and, man, just amazing good looking. I really hope we can make it run again, so we're gonna be able to use it. And the good side of that is, if we can make it work, is that it has a right hand side steering wheel, so it will be perfect for here when we drive on the left hand side. Man, I'm so stoked. Okay. Okay, so first things first, let's put some bigger wheels on this car. Since it's empty, I'm just going to put my car here and let them do their thing. In the meantime, I'm going to get the necessary equipment to service the tractors. Nice. Massey Ferguson. So they gotta have the parts I'm looking for. Hello. The truck should be ready by now. Oh yes, yes. Well, it's not a huge difference, but it is a difference. So these are bigger wheels, and also the ride height should now be higher. Okay, okay. I'm gonna take it out, and then I need to settle the bill. I left the old rims and old tires for them to sell, so the bill is not going to be huge. It's not like a whole brand new set of tires and rims, because these also are used ones. Okay, where's the door? Here it is. Okay, so that was 200 pounds. And I went to the gas station in the meantime and purchased 2 jerry cans of fuel. There they are. Okay. So I'm going to put them in the trunk and then go pay for that. No, do not fuel up. I hope they will stay like this. Okay, so the fuel was 50 quid. Now let's get to the shop. Still have another thing to collect. And it's this toolbox out here. This is actually a box full of tools and some engine oil and stuff like that. Hammers, pliers, whatever you would need to service a vehicle. So this was 40 pounds. Very cheap. These are not new tools, because I don't really need new tools. I'm not going to be going this big. But I just need some tools to do the job. Okay, so let's get back to the farm. So first things first, we're gonna try the trailer on with this increased ride height and put the license plate on the trailer. Okay. I can pull it out. But it's slightly better. But I don't know, I'm gonna have to see how it behaves on the road. Okay, the license plate is on. It matches the car. I checked, because you never know. Okay, so the first thing first, I'm going to go to the tractor. And change the oil, put some gas in it, change the filters. Well, this is the first time I'm driving my truck into the yard, so all the cool things happening today. Okay, let's open the barn doors. Turn the car off so we don't stink it up inside. And let's do the service. I'm gonna put the tools here. So yeah, the filters are here, Agco, and here. The fuel should be... Where is the fuel? Maybe on the other side. No, this is the starter motor. Okay, well, we'll be back in I don't know how much time it takes to service this tractor. Well, this was an exhausting job because I don't really know what I'm doing. So I had to go on YouTube like every 5 minutes to see where this cable goes, how to connect this, how to clean this, you know, all the bits and bobs. But I think it's all serviced now. What we need to do is to refill the fuel, because I did drain it all and it had quite a lot of trash inside. Not trash, but dirt, debris, you know, everything, sediments from a long time, no use and stuff like that. Okay, so let's try to fill it up. I think it's one of these. Well, after the service and the new fuel inside the tractor, it still doesn't work. So I guess the battery needs recharging. But I'm going to have to push the tractor to the barn over there, or if I have an extension cord, I could maybe take the recharge station and hook it up at the barn. Whoop. At the existing barn where the Massey Ferguson is resting right now. Okay, so next project. Let's try to fix this beast. Just gonna have to push it back a bit. Is it in gear? No, it's in neutral. Okay, now we have good access. Okay, so again, let's try to repair this vehicle, change all the filters, and fuel it up, and then see if anything happens. It should, because the battery was on charging the whole time I was away gathering supplies. So let's see what happens. Okay, the fuel filter, the oil filter, and and the fuel was drained. Everything else was changed. I just need to fill it back up with diesel. So let's try to do this here. I believe this is the fuel cap. Okay, the car is fueled. And it runs. It lives. All right. Okay, the exhaust looks pretty good. The car looks pretty good. Gonna have to buy a hose or something to wash it down. And let's see how it runs. If it drives on its own, it does. Okay, well, this is as hard as I'm pushing the gas. So yeah, I guess it needs something more to fix it. Something else is wrong. Because it doesn't make sense, you know, for a farmer to just leave a car like this in a barn to rot. So it's probably there is something else wrong with it. Well, that's a sad story. But no matter. I'll keep it running for a bit, just for the engine to warm up. And while this is going on, I'm going to connect the cables. Do I have... I have an extension cord. Okay, so let's take this and this and hook it up to the Massey Ferguson. While this is charging, I'm going to move this car back into the shed. Now, I got my hopes up when it started moving and it was running and all that, and I was expecting it to work perfectly, but you know, after all this time in a shed, you can't really expect a car to work perfectly. The fact that it is moving on its own, it's, you know, it says a lot about engineering from that period. Okay, one more test. Does it start back up? Oh yeah, it does. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Great. Okay. The Massey was on the cables for, I don't know, 5 minutes. Let's see if this starts now. And it also lives. Well, this is an episode of wins. I'm so happy. Okay, will it move? It will. Okay, be careful not to hit anything. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't rev it up as much. Let's see it out in the sun for the first time. It has a front exhaust. Really? Really? Why? Doesn't that mean that the exhaust blows in your face when you're driving forward? Why is this a thing? Okay. Maybe I'm gonna have to modify that. I don't really want to choke on the exhaust all the time. But yeah, here it is. Massey Ferguson 230. Okay. Just want to check if everything works. The horn. Yep. The lights. Okay, front lights work. Rear lights work. How about the blinkers? Also, all the blinkers are over here. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, let's take it for a spin. It has been warming up for a few minutes now. we are taking a motorized tour of the farm. Oh, don't want to hit the car. Okay, so this was a successful test. I'm gonna park it back into this shed. Okay, slowly, slowly, slowly. Turn it off. Okay, so yeah. This is probably where I'm going to leave you today. We've made a lot of progress. You know, when this car started to work and to move on its own, I was thinking, why did I buy new tires for that thing? But yeah, since this has some troubles I don't really know how to solve. At the moment, it's quite okay that I did it. That I have one extra car. Okay. All right. Just gonna go and park it. Did I open this door? Clutter, clutter, what is that thing? It's a combine harvester. Okay, well, this is going to be a job for another time, but well, the surprises keep on surprising. Is that a battery? Man, that's a huge battery. Where am I going to get that? If this is even, you know, salvageable. Okay, yeah. A project for another time. Just gonna close it back up. Man, 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 man. Awesomeness. So I was thinking, since the Massey Ferguson is working and probably the PTO is also working, I didn't test that, forgot about it. And if that's in working order, I will most probably get a mulcher for that tractor and start mulching the roads with that. I'm gonna have to search the web for mulchers that are, you know, low horsepower demanding and low weight, because the tractor is probably not very heavy and it can't handle the the heavy implements that I could put on. So, but yeah, this is starting to look real good. Let's take one final stroll to the farm. Some chickens would be good. And since we have a cow barn, we should probably get some cows. But I think it's going to have to wait for some time now. Yeah, so next time I will probably mow this meadow. Maybe mow this meadow, maybe start clearing the trees. I believe that the tree clearing is going to take a lot of time because there are a lot of trees here to clear. And maybe we could use this trailer to take them off. To take them to the wood cell point. I don't know. Is there a wood cell point here? It probably is, but otherwise I'm just gonna have to sell the wood as firewood. But yeah, this is really, really amazing. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And see you in the next episode. Passa out.
I'll show you how a country mile can take us all night.